Hey, it's Ryan from Upfit Supply, and in this video we're going to be installing DuraTherm Wall Liners in our RAM ProMaster City. Let's get into it. All right, like I said, we're going to be installing our DuraTherm Wall Liners from Legend in our 2016 RAM ProMaster City. Installation is going to be the same for all model years, so don't worry about that. Now, the thing about installing Legend products is if you are installing walls, ceilings, doors, and a floor, there's kind of an order that you want to follow when doing that installation. And since we are doing a full Legend liner install, we're going to start with the walls, then we're going to do the ceilings, then the doors, and then the floor. And that's kind of the order that Legend puts it in their installation instructions. Now, if you didn't get yours in the box, which you probably didn't, you're going to want to go to upfitsupply.com, put in the part number, or just do a search for DuraTherm Wall Liners ProMaster City. Click on that product and there's installation instructions there where you can download a PDF or even watch this video on how to install these. So make sure that you follow those instructions from the manufacturer. So this is a pretty simple install. The only tool you're going to need is a Phillips head screwdriver, a power drill or a little impact like this will do fine. You're going to want to take your hardware bag out of the box, and then there's two panels that we're going to install. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is just kind of a test fit, make sure we got the right side in the right place, and this looks like it is our driver's side panel right here. You can tell because it's got a little bit shorter cut in the rear than on the front. So we're just going to set this in place. No scoring on the back, so there's no trimming or anything like that we need to do. Get these in place. Now these install all with self-threading screws. So there's no little push-in clips like some of the kits have. So we're going to need your screwdriver for all of these, but there are pre-drilled holes here, so we know that there's safe locations where we're going to be installing this. Now, we do have to do a little bit of pushing to get this to line up against the wall. And so that's why I'm saying do a test fit first, make sure everything lines up. We're going to have good drilling locations wherever we need to put a hole. So the one thing I'm noticing is just down here on this little black plastic trim, so I had to push it up against there to get it into place. Other than that, everything looks like it lines up pretty good as I push this up against the wall. Now the way these go in is they come with these gray plastic clips that are screw cap covers. You're going to take the screw, put it through the cap cover, then go through the hole into the vehicle. Just a tip, you don't want to go too hard. Like if you got a little impact like this, it's going to quickly suck right through. Once it catches on the sheet metal, it's going to suck this in pretty quickly, and so you could risk going through this cap and the liner, so you just want to be careful on how much pressure you're putting on this. Like I said, I went right through this little plastic cap here, so you just want to be careful. Sometimes even the friction can kind of melt a hole in this, so they give you plenty of extra, so I'm going to take this out and do it again. All right, so I got these all open with the heads open. Sometimes if these are too tight, it's kind of warping the cap head. You won't be able to push these in place. So if that's the case, just loosen that screw a little bit to relieve some of the tension on the plastic, and it should clip in just fine. Now on the passenger side, I think you can see that we have a light right here. There's a cutout for the light right there. See that? There you go. That pops out. So we still get to retain use of our light. If you don't have a light or you don't want it, you could have left that piece in there, but too late now. All right, same thing as the other side. We're just gonna get a few started to hold it in place. We're gonna test fit, make sure our alignment looks good everywhere, and then we'll zip them all in and push the caps in. Now in a later video, we're actually going to be putting a shelving unit here, and I know that I have to tie into a mounting point right here. I also have to tie into one up here, I believe, and one right there. So I really don't need to secure this with screws at this point because there is a threaded mounting point right there that I'm going to be using. And once I have that bracket in place, I'm just going to hold this up against the wall. It just makes it easier for installing as well to not attach these. But otherwise, you're going to install it exactly the same as on that side. But I'm just letting you know that I'm leaving these kind of undone until I do that installation later. Okay, well that just about does it for the wall liners. We're actually gonna move on to the ceiling liners next in another video, so be sure to check that one out. And if you're looking for these wall liners or any other products to make your van work ready, be sure to check us out at upfitsupply.com. Again, my name is Ryan, and have a good one.